हाय माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, इस वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स के बारे में। सबसे पहले हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स होते क्या हैं, ये डिस्कस करेंगे बेसिक्स ऑफ द कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स के अंदर। उसके बाद डिस्कस करेंगे डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स प्रेजेंट। सो वी विल डिस्कस दिस अंडर द क्लासिफिकेशन। मेनली 4 टाइप्स ऑफ carbohydrates are present. One are the monosaccharides, disaccharides, oligosaccharides and the polysaccharides. So these are the main 4 different types of carbohydrates present. Then after we will discuss the structure of the glucose, how you will make the glucose structure, how will you draw the glucose structure. That is very very important. Then we will discuss what are the reducing sugars and which are the reducing sugars. Then we will discuss the glycosidic bond, and this is the glycosidic bond that is present in between the two monosaccharide units. So if in the MCQs it is asked that which is the bond that is present in the monosaccharides, so this is the glycosidic bond. Why it is called as the glycosidic bond? Because the carbohydrates are also called as the glycose, and as this is the bond that is present in the carbohydrates, that is why it is called as the glycosidic bond. Bond that will be present in the within the carbohydrates, within the glycose, will be obviously called as the glycosidic bond. That is why it is called as the glycosidic bond. And in the last we will discuss what are the different types of isomerisms that are present in the carbohydrate, and this is very very important for your PG entrance examination. So my dear friends, let's talk about all these one by one in detail. Now first, it is very important to know what is the carbohydrate. Now just break the word carbohydrate. So when you will break the word carbohydrate, then you will get carb and hydrate. So from the carb, it is carbon atom, and from the hydrate, as you know, hydrate means water molecule. Now how the water molecule is formed? Water molecule is formed when H and OH ions joins together, then they will form water molecule. Now in the n number of carbon atoms, n number of water molecules are added. In the n number of carbon atoms, n number of water molecules are added. N number of water molecules means n number of hydrogen atoms and n number of hydroxyl group. So here we have the n number of carbon atoms, and we are adding the n number of hydroxyl groups, and n number of hydrogen atoms in the carbon chain. So now this is the compound that is having polyhydroxyl groups. Why they are called polyhydroxyl groups? Because they are having n number of hydroxyl groups. That is why they are called as the polyhydroxyl groups. And as they are attached, these polyhydroxyl groups are attached with the carbon atoms. That is why they are called as the, now this compound is now called as the polyhydroxy alcohols. अभी तक ये वाले कंपाउंड को कार्बोहाइड्रेट या शुगर नहीं बोला है। कार्बोहाइड्रेट या शुगर कब बोलेंगे? जब ये जो हाइड्रोक्सिल ग्रुप है दैट इज अटैच्ड विद द कार्बन एटम्स, आइदर दिस वन और any hydroxyl group that is attached with the carbon atom is either converted into the aldehyde group or into the ketone group, then only it is called as the carbohydrate or sugar or glycose. So carbohydrate is also called as the sugars, and they are also called as the glycose. So we have here OH and n number of carbon atoms with the n number of hydroxyl groups, H and n number of H atoms. Now we are converting this group, this hydroxyl group, into the aldehyde group. So this will become here aldehyde group, COH and n number of carbon atoms with the n number of hydroxyl and n number of hydrogen atoms. Now this is converted into the aldehyde group. This hydroxyl group is converted, this hydroxyl group along with the carbon atom is converted into the aldehyde group. Now this is called as the carbohydrate. So carbohydrate की definition क्या बनेगी? Carbohydrates are actually the aldehyde or ketone derivatives of the polyhydroxyl alcohols. Now this is called as the carbohydrate or sugar, and as this carbohydrate or sugar is having what? Aldehyde group, that is why this carbohydrate is called as the aldoses. The carbohydrate or sugar that is having aldehyde group is called as the aldoses, and if we will convert this hydroxyl group that is attached with the carbon atom with the ketone group, then this sugar is called as the ketone containing sugar or ketone carbohydrate, and that is called as the ketoses. The sugars or carbohydrates that are having ketone groups are called as the ketoses. So in the n number of carbon atoms, what we are adding? N number of hydroxyl groups and n number of hydrogen atoms, and then the structure that will be derived after the conversion of one of the hydroxyl group into the CHO aldehyde or into the ketone group, then this will give what? This will give carbohydrate. So carbohydrates are either the aldehyde or ketone derivatives of the polyhydroxy alcohols, and these are formed when in the n number of carbon atoms, n number of water molecules means n number of hydroxyl groups and n number of hydrogen atoms are added, then this give rise to the polyhydroxy compound or hydrates of the carbon. And as carbon and water are very abundant in the nature, that is why the compound that will be formed from the carbon and water, that is called as the carbohydrate, will also be very abundant in the nature as well as in the living organism. So which is the most abundant organic compound that is present in the living organism? So it is the carbohydrate. So my dear friends, this is most important MCQ, that which is the most abundant organic compound present in the living organism. Living means every individual, every living organism, human being, all, including human being also. In the human being also, carbohydrate is the most abundant organic compound. So friends, in the basics of the carbohydrates we have discussed what are the carbohydrate किसको बोलेंगे, और which is the most abundant organic compound that is present in the living organism. Now in the next video we will discuss the classification or different types of the carbohydrates, monosaccharides, disaccharides, oligosaccharides and polysaccharides in detail.